Hey everyone, and welcome back to Hogwarts Mystery. In the last one, we found out that little Mr. Malfoy, the little one, the little Draco, would like to learn curses, and his father Lucius has lost his wand. It's not gonna be the last time he's gonna lose it either. It's just in another context, really. And in this one, we have to find Dobby before Lucius does, because Lucius is convinced that it is Dobby's fault. Which I always said is probably Draco who took it because he wants to learn curses. It's kind of direct, unless it's a red herring. It's kind of directing it that way, which is kind of interesting. So where are we supposed to go to find Dobby? The courtyard, lower floor west. Okay. So he's probably hiding out. I really feel bad for the little house elves. Like, they've been treating so poorly by their masters. I hope there are good households where they actually are taking good care of their elves and not just beating them as we know Lucius does, or either is Malfoy or Lucius does in the movies, which made me a bit cringy when I saw that. However, let's go find Dobby. Let's go find little Dobby. Oh! We have a couple conversation. What is it, Minerva? I do hope you had luck keeping an eye on Draco Malfoy. Is she talking to Filch or to us? Mrs. Norris says Malfoy's elves cleaned up the courtyard. At least he's useful. Draco didn't even clean it up himself? No lesson learned? Oh, goodness gracious. Well, we do know how he turns out in the movies. He has some kind of a slightly redeeming arc, and towards the end, maybe? As far as I can remember. My memory's not very good today. It was genius when I started this event, but as soon as we further on into it, my brain just go like, bye. Oh well. So let's see here. Oh, it's Hagrid. Be careful around Lucius Malfoy. You can't trust him. No, that's actually right. He is or rather, he has a worldview. Lucius has a worldview that is very centered on his opinions. And that's about it. But seeing the deterioration of him in the movie is kinda, if you say, calmer. But yeah. I wouldn't trust him either, because usually people say first impressions make a very large majority on your opinion on him. If this was the first time I've met Lucius Malfoy, he's not someone I'm going to have a cup of tea with, because we will probably not be seeing eye to eye at all. Anyway, let's go over here. Oh, Penny's right there. Okay. What's up, Penny? Did you find Dobby? Oh, he's right there! I saw him by the water fountain. Aww. Thanks for helping me, Penny. We have a better chance of finding Dobby if we work together. Always happy to help. Besides, I heard you've been busy babysitting Mr. Malfoy's son. It's been difficult, other than we basically just let Marula do it. Fortunately, Marula's looking after Draco while I search for Mr. Malfoy's wand. But a bit of softness before Marula snaps and turns Draco into a ferret. That actually happens to him in the movies, I just forgot! A teacher. Is it Mad-Eye Moody that just turned the child into a Draco into a ferret and just flings him around? That actually does happen in the movies! I remember that one so fondly, because he was being annoying and called out for it and annoyed Mad-Eye Moody. which was... Oh, no spoilers. But David Tennant actually plays a role in that movie, which is fantastic. I love that. I love David Tennant. He's such a glorious actor.
Huh?
Why does Mr. Malfoy think his house elf stole his wand? He says Dobby is the only one who knew Mr. Malfoy kept the wand in his cane.
Huh?
I suppose that's rather suspicious. Do you think Dobby took Mr. Malfoy's wand? No, Dobby did not steal it. Not from my presumptions of the outside world brain. As I said, it's kind of in between the lines, because we've seen every scenario, that it might be Draco Malfoy who took the wand, because he might also know that his father sticks the wand into his cane. Why would you even conceal your wand in a cane? I guess that's more prestigious than just keeping it in your pocket, I guess? I don't know where they keep their wands. I'm assuming it's like a pocket wand. But he wants to be more prestigious than having it in a cane, I guess. I don't know. I don't think Dobby stole it. I don't think it. No, Dobby did not take it. No, Dobby didn't steal his master's wand. Someone else must have known where Mr. Malfoy kept it. We will need evidence to prove it. We will know more when we find Dobby. Oh, he's right there. He's right there. Oh, look, there it is. Dobby, this is Penny Harewood, and I am... Dobby knows of Ray Bright. Dobby knows Ray Bright is searching for his master's wand. Oh, he's so scared. Little sweetheart, no, don't shake like that. Don't shiver like that, no. Did you know Mr. Malfoy believes you stole his wand? Dobby would never take his master's wand. House elves aren't allowed to have wands. Oh dear. Dobby's telling the truth. Dobby swears. Ray Bright must trust Dobby. Dobby is a good boy. I really like Dobby. It's alright, Dobby. You can tell us everything. Dobby will try. Dobby knows where to begin. Well, that's good. So where do we begin, little Dobby? Oh, now we're just flinging the 8-hour ones at us. Like we haven't had them for quite a while, and now they're back. All the 8-hour ones. All the 8 hours. Okay, so what did you have to say, Dobby? Ray Bright is kind to Dobby. Dobby won't forget. There's no reason to be mean to them. Like, he's such a sweet little one. Like, if he was a menace and annoying, like his master and his master's son, you'd be harder to be nice to them. It is harder to be nice to someone you don't like. That takes effort. Tell me I'm wrong. Think of your quote-unquote worst enemy, and then think of the nicest way to talk to them and make them happy. That takes more effort, because you already have this pre-positioned anger, frustration, whatever happened. And you really just don't want to talk to them. You know, that kind of feeling. I don't know. I can't believe Mr. Malfoy treats Dobby so poorly. Something must be done. Don't worry. Something will be done. But not in our lifetime, sadly. Or not in our school time, anyway. I don't think. Actually, I did do some research now. I might have gotten it in the comments as well by now, if people have left it so kindly. I haven't seen the comments of previous episodes, because this is recorded ahead. But I did check up on some stuff. And our Hogwarts journey is between 1984 and 1991, so we are actually pretty present according to the Hogwarts Wikia, fandom Wikia. I know there might be some not concrete things in it, but if we take it from that point of view, like our school year is from 84 to 91, that's 7 years, it would fit perfectly. And we have the information that Draco Malfoy is born in 1980. That will make him 6 years by our year 2. Just pure maths of calculations. So my assumption that he was between 5 or 7 was kind of spot on at one of the early episodes. Also because he's so miniature compared to the rest of us, but yeah. I just decided to do the research because I just needed to know it so I could put that to rest in the back of my head, because it was just annoying me to the last point. Like, you're playing the game! You're playing the event! You should check up on it! And you just forget every time you push record. And now I checked it, and he seems, with those calculations, it seems that he is about 6 years old when we are in year 2, which will also make Harry 6 years old. Which will indicate that we might actually meet Harry Potter, maybe in the last school year, perhaps? And then it continues on, maybe? I don't know. But I just wanted to check up on it so my mind didn't clutter that much. You know when you put so many questions out in the open and it's just annoying your brain? So just check up on it, archive it, and then your mind is at peace again because you have the answers. Done. Either Dobby is innocent or he's a brilliant actor. No, Dobby be no brilliant actor. Dobby be a scaredy little thing because his master is so cruel, no doubt.
The thief is not invisible like Dobby. The thief was simply sneaky.
Sneaky? Someone who's sneaky that knows where Lucius Malfoy's wand is. It's so obvious. I'm sorry. Unless it's a really red herring, it has to be Draco. Let's see here.
The Hogwarts house elves aren't nearly as frightened as Dobby.
No, but they do not live with the Malfoys, do they?
There's something Dobby won't tell me. Or he can't tell me. Oh, he looks so happy right now.
And now he's scared. No, don't, no.
Dobby is used to threats. Dobby gets them 5 times a day.
That's not a healthy environment to live in. Like, that just for anyone, that's not a healthy environment to be in. And again, it just seemed like that family, like just that family environment that Draco is growing up in, which I've touched a bit upon. Environment is a big part of growing up. And environment can really affect the way you see things. It can also do the complete opposite. And so forth. Now, let's see.
Dobby seems convinced that the wand was stolen.
So the wand was stolen. Or taken.
It's not fair for Mr. Malfoy to blame Dobby for his missing wand.
No, he could just have misplaced it.
Technically, like, just imagine if he had, like, it's a red herring and it was not Draco, that Lucius had just purposely misplaced it to blame something, to blame it on Dumbledore and give the bad review. The worst part is, just from the actor playing Lucius Malfoy is doing it great in the movie. He's so dislikable in the movie as well. You wouldn't put that past him to actually schemingly do things like that, because he also gave Jenny a book from you know who, or whatever, Tom Riddle, who was also you know who, and all these things that he's a bit scheming in that way. It's a way to get the things he wants. He's willing to do things that you would just not consider common decency, if we put it like that. Yeah? Good.
Dobby had fetched Master Malfoy a snack from the kitchens.
You have?
And now we're starting to circle with Dobby, and we're just gonna let him stay in this kind of unfrightened state. Because he's such a little sweetheart. Little feller. You're such a sweet little thing. Either Dobby is innocent or brilliant. Yeah. Okay, so we're also circling there. Can't believe Mr. Friends treats poor Dobby so poorly. Okay, so we are basically circling with everyone, so now I'm just gonna quickly hurry up with this. Or just race through it, because we already have gone through all the conversations that we can have had with them. Again, was that again only 6? No, that was more than 6 conversations. I was like, is this kind of a Bill thing over again? Like, only 6 conversations and an 8-hour thing where you just have to repeat? Where there was an opportunity to put much more interaction and dialogue into it. Speaking of interaction, can we move around? No. But yeah, kind of like that. Oh, that's much better. He looks so wholesome there. We're gonna take that one. It's so sad that he's been treated so poorly. Just generally, don't treat people. Or if in your magical world, if you are ahead of something or you control something, don't be a cruel person. Because being disliked and hated is not the same thing as being respected. Like, that's just a thing. There's just so many things regarding to this. Like, these kind of events brings actually the worst up in me as well, because I know the feeling of knowing people like that. Not necessarily as malicious, but you know the feeling of comfortableness being near a person that speaks in a way like Lucius does. Looking at you as a lower grade human for some reason. I think most people have tried that, so it's just uncomfortable when you play an event where you can just really feel it on your person as well, going like, oh, I remember this feeling. Oh dear. There we go. It's so cute. He was just holding his heart. There's something Dobby won't tell me, or can't tell me. Oh dear. Mr. Malfoy's wand was definitely stolen.
Yes, miss.
And it's still in the castle. You are absolutely certain?
Dobby would never lie to me, right? Dobby knows his master's wand is hidden at Hogwarts.
Oh, little fella, calm down. You need a cup of tea. Did you see who took it?
Can't say.
It's alright, Dobby. You can tell us.
I can't. Can't.
No, don't do that, Dobby.
Bad Dobby. Bad Dobby.
No. He does that in the movie too. No. Don't do that. Don't do that. No. Don't hurt yourself. No, sweetheart. What are you doing?
Dobby has to punish himself, miss. Dobby mustn't speak ill of his family, miss.
Your family? You mean the Malfoys?
Please, miss. Dobby cannot say, miss.
You've got to let me go, Ray. Alright, Dobby. You're free to go.
Dobby's never free, miss. But Dobby sees Ray's point. Dobby hopes Raybright finds his master's wand. Little Dobby.
It's so sad. It's really sad. I feel bad for him. Dobby says the wand is still in the castle. But I'm not sure where to look. The artifact room? Question mark? Once again. We can go and check up on Scully.
But I know someone who knows every hiding place in Hogwarts. I'll ask Ben for help.
Yeah, Ben. Oh, that's actually kind of... Oh, that's also a sad thing. Like, he knows every hiding place at Hogwarts. Because of his, sadly, muggle background. Magic is very scary, and I understand that. I would be amazed but terrified if I was flung into the magical world. I know nothing of it. Coming from two quote-unquote muggle families. Or, we are muggles because we don't have magic. So, come from two muggle family, two muggle parents, and just go like, yeah, everything can kill you. You better learn these spells, else you have no chance in life. I'm like, I think that would give more anxiety and stress than anything. And then at the same time be amazed that it actually exists. Right? Am I the only one that can see both sides of this mess? Like, it would be amazing if you could have magic. Yeah, but also very terrifying. Anywho, let's see here. Oh! As you can see, I'm actually recording before 10 a.m. So, that's where apparently my brain is the most productive and where I'm most awake. So from 6 a.m. to about 11 a.m. that's where I'm mostly productive. And I also just realized that in example-wise the last episode, or the two last episodes where I recorded later in the day, my brain is just not for it. So I have to record early now. So it's good I changed my schedule to the weekends where I can record early. So that's great. I'm waiting in the corridor. I can't search all by myself. No, of course you cannot, Ben. Let's go to him. Yes. I will look at the Daily Planner in a minute. Wait. Are we going to look to Scully? Look for the wand. Oh, we can also meet with Bill. Oh, that's story related. It's time for us to see us now. It's all in the artifact room. Or the corridor. Wait, what? Oh yeah, corridor. Courtyard corridor. Technically it was the artifact room back in the day, so let's go look. We are in the right place, yes. Yes, it is supposedly the artifact room, but sometimes it's also the corridor. So let's go and meet up with Ben. Yes, it is the artifact room. Hello, Skelly. Down in the bottom corner. Ben is almost looking at him. Is it earmuffs or headset? That's always been the debate since the first time I was in the artifact room. Like, the skull has a... I'm assuming it's earmuffs. But I really like the skeleton head just right there. I like to call him Skelly. Little Skelly. Anyway. Anything else we can pay attention to here? Not really. Alrighty then. Thanks again for helping me search for Malfoy's cane. His house elf, Dobby, says it's hidden at Hogwarts. Unfortunately, he couldn't tell me who the thief was or where they hid the cane. Any ideas? Well, if I wanted to hide something, I would hide it in here. But I also need to know where the artifact room is. See? That's why I came to you. You know, no one knows Hogwarts hiding places like you do. I would do anything if it means Mr. Malfoy leaves us all alone. I never want to see him again. Well, in the adult world you might have to see him again. And even if you get kids and they're magical, it doesn't seem like the magical community as such is so large. So you will kinda intermingle with people you don't like. It's kind of like the real world. There are people you don't like and you will still have to intermingle and be professional about it. But yeah, still.
Huh?
I don't understand, Ray. Why would you help someone like Mr. Malfoy? Professor Dumbledore asked me to.
To help Dobby.
Mr. Malfoy is influential. No. Well, technically, yeah, but that's not the answer I'm going for. I'm going to help Dobby.
To help Dobby. Mr. Malfoy blamed him for the missing wand. Professor Dumbledore says if I can't find it, Mr. Malfoy could do something terrible.
Then what are we standing around for? We should start searching. For Dobby's sake. That's correct. Oh, what does Mr. Malfoy's wand look like?
It's black, I think, with a snake head on the handle. It's got a wand inside.
So it's the whole cane that's gone. It's not just...
Oh, I'm just gonna take the head off the cane.
Oh wait, could it be Peeves that's taking it? That could have been fun. That could have been a fun twist. Either it's Draco who took it because he wanted to learn curses, or Lucius hit the cane on purpose to blame Hogwarts, blah blah blah. Or Peeves did it. And he doesn't care if it's a wand or not. If he can trigger someone to be angry, he will do it because he's Beers is a poltergeist, right? He's not just a regular spirit, he's actually a poltergeist or a trickster kind of ghost, so... And the only one of the ghosts that really has any color. The others are so slightly pale white and he has... He's more... I wouldn't say flamboyant, but he's more colorful. Literally, he's more colorful than the rest of the spirits. That should be easy to find. Let's start searching.
Yes, indeed. Oh!
That's only a 3-hour one, that's not bad. So, can you see anything, Ben? Why couldn't Dobby tell you if he saw someone take the wand? That's a good question.
Mr. Malfoy probably keeps his wand in the cane so he can hit people with it.
Oh dear! I hope not, because that's just mean. But he does use the cane to point out things, though. Or holding Harry back. I do believe he, like, holds Harry back one time, like, with the cane, like... So you a Potter or something of the sort. I can't remember the movie. I really should get seeing them. I just saw one of them recently, and I can't remember it already. That's so bad. Marula's watching Draco? That can't end well. Can't believe someone like Mr. Malfoy is a Hogwarts governor. Well, if you're influential, rich, sadly, they do get top positions. It's not an equality mind, always. It's also influential mind. In many aspects. And the more influential you are, positions are offered to you because of your position, your wealth. And it's not always in the positive way, sadly.
Using someone else's wand sounds wrong.
Yeah, you can technically use someone else's wand, but as I think I've stated before, I don't think it will work as good if it would. It wouldn't work as good if it was your own wand, after all. Let's hope Mr. Malfoy's son doesn't turn out like his father. That's true. You always hope for the best for the kids. Because they should not be punished for the actions of their parents. Like, that's the same thing I have about Marula. You're kind of like, oh, she's probably a full-blooded witch with the same views as a Slytherin. And her parents are in Azkaban for the crimes because they probably walked alongside with you-know-who. But she should not be held accountable to their actions. She's her own person. She has the rights to find her own way, if that's what she desires, like stuff like that. Just because your parents are something doesn't mean you will become that. Great, Draco's got a lot in common with Marula. That must be the why. Oh dear. Why couldn't Dobby tell you? Oh, we're starting to circle. Okay. Can we look around? No. I'm still at Hogwarts. So we are circling, so I just want to see the one I didn't get to completely finished with Marula and Draco Malfoy, because she says they were a lot alike, but I didn't see the last sentence. That must be why they argue so much. Oh yeah, that's kind of like true. Especially the same, like we already put it out earlier, they seem like siblings that don't get along. And that is true. Exam-wise, my siblings and I, we are years apart. I'm really a run compared to them in years. And we have our good days and we have our bad days, and on our bad days, because we are so alike in personality and stuff, especially my brother and I, if we actually have a fallout, the whole family can feel it. Anywho, now we're just gonna take the biggest ones. Was that the last one we need? No. Okay. Let's go. Let's go! Let's know! We need to know! Oh jeez, good. Draco, that's not gonna end well now. That's a good one to end on. That's probably not gonna go well now. Not at all.
I can't find any wands. What about you, Ben? Sorry, Ray. If Mr. Malfoy's wand is still at Hogwarts, it's not here. Perhaps I'm going about this all wrong. It's possible that the only person who can find the wand is the one that took it. I think it was Marula. Stealing a wand sounds just like the sort of thing she would do, doesn't it? Now that you mention it, Marula told me about Mr. Malfoy's cane earlier. I don't think Marula took it. That's definitely a red herring, no doubt. I'm supposed to help her with Draco again soon. I suppose I can talk to her then? You better hurry. The sooner you find Mr. Malfoy's wand, the sooner he can leave Hogwarts. That sounds like a good idea. That sounds like a plan, Ben. Oh, earn full stars, thank you. And we get some coins for that. We always like some coins. There we go. Great. So what does Marula have to say? Oh, we have to wait. Not now. Malfoy's with his dad and have got things to do. Alrighty then. At least you're not as cruel this time as you were the last time with the spawn pod. Goodness gracious, I'm still not over that one. But with that, I think I'll be ending off here. And until next time, guys, take care and have a fantastic day.